Wow, y'all. Jay-Z has been named one of the co-defendants in one of Diddy's scathing lawsuits involving a little. He also made a statement after this news dropped about Tony's Buzbee, and then Tony Buzbee responded back. There's a lot to dissect. Let's get into this.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal.
What's up, y'all? Wow. All I can say is wow. What an interesting turn of events. What a Sunday, y'all. I am still trying to wrap my mind around everything and all the name that just recently got dropped in this scathing lawsuit. Jay-Z has been accused of attacking a little with Diddy and a female celebrity that happened to be there in audience watching this whole crime go down in a room at an after party in 2000. This is some wild stuff, guys. Again, Jay-Z, he says that this is a blackmail attempt, that this is extortion. And we are going to check out his statement. And his statement, for lack of a better term, is very heated, very passionate. And I get it. If I was accused of something and if I really believed that I didn't do it, I'd be angry as hell too. Who wouldn't be, right? But at the same time, if only he let his PR handle that statement. I don't think this makes his stance any better. I don't think so. But again, I get it. People are passionate. Now, here's the thing. We also understand now that he also is the prominent figure that countersued, actually just sued Tony Buzbee, claiming that Tony Buzbee was trying to extort him. Yes, everybody in their mind was thinking it was Kevin Hart, but it wasn't Kevin Hart, y'all. It was Jay-Z. And what Tony Buzbee claims is that Jay-Z was also harassing, also intimidating, not only just Tony Buzbee's client, but Tony Buzbee, his family, his co-workers at the firm, etc. That is some crazy stuff, y'all. That is pretty wild stuff. So Jay-Z doing some Diddy stuff right now. And he ain't even locked up. So that's something else too. But let's take a look at this article. He has a statement. Of course, Tony Buzbee responded to that statement with his own statement. We're going to take a look at that as well. So let's take a look at this. All right. We're going to get straight into this. He's being sued for plying somebody with substances and R-ing a little in a lawsuit tied to the disgraced rapper Diddy, which the music mogul is calling a blackmail attempt. In the documents obtained by TMZ, Jay-Z is named by an anonymous accuser who says the rapper and Diddy plied her with substances and then viciously attacked her back in 2000. The plaintiff, who is suing as Jane Doe, says the alleged attack occurred at an after party following an MTV Video Music Awards event. Now, the accuser allegedly filed a lawsuit against Diddy in October in which she claimed the Bad Boys record founder and an unnamed celebrity proceeded to attack her while an unnamed female watched. And by the way, who is that female? She is mentioned as Celebrity B, female Celebrity B. So who that Celebrity B be? That's what I'd like to know. And I know there's already speculation and questions and theories on who this could be. I'm just curious about it, but I do believe that this will be unearthed in time, if it doesn't get settled outside of court, because I'm sure this female celebrity received a demand letter as well from Tony Buzbee's law firm, for sure. This is just very interesting. Jay-Z is just not going down without a fight. That's what he's basically, that's the vibe he's basically giving me. The accuser has since named Jay-Z as the other celebrity in this alleged attack, as she refiled her lawsuit against Diddy to include the Empire State of Mind. I hate when they do that, but when they include, so that they can include Jay-Z on Sunday. Jay-Z's reps have responded to the lawsuit with a statement from the rap mogul himself. This is definitely not PR writing this. He wrote this, okay? who said he was determined to, quote unquote, expose the accuser for the fraud they are. That's not good. Let me just say that. That's not a good thing to write in a statement. Yes, I get you're angry, but right now, how the light is being shown on you, how the lens is being angled at you right now, you're looking like a perpetrator. You're looking like somebody who is going to harass, coerce, intimidate, do whatever you need to do to win. So for you to sit here in a statement and say, I'm going to expose the fraud that you are, that's not a good thing to put out there. That sounds like a full on, that's a threat. That's not a good idea. I get you're angry, but that's not the best. That is not the best approach. Now, let me just get straight into the actual statement that he put up, because this is some crazy. This is an interesting statement. So, my lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer, quote unquote lawyer, named Tony Buzbee. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations, and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. All right. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. In caps. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a little should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Buzbee, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine? Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. Damn. You have made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities, quote unquote celebrities, are the same. I am not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games. We have very strict codes of honor, or codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, okay, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. Now, this came out of Jay-Z. Now, I get it. If you're being accused of something and you truly believe that you are innocent, you're going to be mad. You're going to be mad. I mean, let's be real. But this is interesting. And now that it's out here, this could be used against him. And that's not good, because in the lawsuit, it is stated He is alleged of already harassing Tony Buzbee, Tony Buzbee's family, other co-workers of his law firm, and the actual plaintiff, the accuser, this victim as well. That's not good. That's never good. So now when you're sitting there going, oh, I'm going to expose you for the very fraud that you are in a very public fashion, so on and so forth, that could backfire, y'all. That could definitely backfire. So Tony Buzbee had a few things he had to say in response to what Sean Carter, Jay-Z, said. Regarding the Jay-Z case and his efforts to silence my clients, Mr. Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He filed his frivolous case under a pseudonym. What he fails to say in his recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him. Instead, she only sought a confidential mediation. Now, really quick, before I continue on, the demand letter definitely was like, hey, I mean, I didn't read I don't have the demand letter, but I'm assuming the demand letter and what he claims, what Tony Buzbee says, he claims it to be a very, very typical run-of-the-mill rubber stamp demand letter. But when you get somebody saying, hey, your name is going to be outed in a very scathing lawsuit, but yeah, we want to sit down and talk to you, what do you think that person's going to automatically think? They're going to think, yeah, we want to get a settlement done. We want to do this financially, not criminally, or actually go and see the inside of a courtroom. Let's just settle this outside of court, right? So for him to sit here and go, oh, no, she only sought confidential mediation. Sure. Semantics. It's all semantics, guys. These are all words. Clearly, the conversation would have turned towards financials. Let's be real. Okay. So yeah, Jay-Z is not wrong for assuming something that was inevitably going to happen. You really think that she just wanted to see his face one more time and say, you did this to me, and that's it? And she would have been like, okay, you can go now. No, she'd want some financials. Why would the lawyer have anything to do with this? Why would Tony Buzbee have anything to do with this? He's trying to get paid too. So no, it's not just a confidential mediation. The confidential mediation would have turned into a financial conversation. Let's just keep it a bean. Doesn't mean just because it wasn't written in the letter does not mean that it wasn't implied. The other thing too is this is very lawyer of him. This is Tony Buzbee throwing in his Esquire witchcraft in here and saying, now technically, we didn't demand any money from him in the paperwork. If you could see for yourself, we just wanted to have a meeting. But we all know what that meeting was really all about. But let's continue on, all right? Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but has also tried to bully and harass me and this actual plaintiff, the accuser, the victim, this Jane Doe. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldened. I'm very proud of her resolve. As far as the allegations in the complaint filed, we will let the filing speak for itself, and we'll litigate the facts in court, not in the media. Now, very, very nicely choreographed, well-written statement. In my personal opinion, yes, I picked apart the part of the demand letter, but yeah, that's semantics, y'all. That most definitely is semantics. But outside of that, he's like, hey, I'm proud of her. She is standing 10 toes down. She's standing on business, and I'm right next to her. I believe my client. And if we got to see the inside of a courtroom, then we're going to let the facts and let the information do what it needs to do, and we're going to let it play out in court. Okay? So if you want to keep coming at me, go ahead. But we still going to see each other inside of a courtroom, whether you like it or not. Now, of course, there's a lot being said here and a lot of information. We all are still kind of waking up and still trying to fully digest all this information with Jay-Z's name being put in here. What are your thoughts? Do you think Jay-Z really did this? Do you really think he has anything to do with this? The other thing, too, is who's Celebrity B? It could be anybody. So a lot of people are saying somebody with the name starts with J, but it could also be other names, too. Other huge household names. Anything's possible. But I also do think that there could be a tidal wave, a tsunami of lawsuits coming for Jay-Z now that he has been exposed in this way. Whether he did it or not, there could be other victims and other accusers stepping forward and filing lawsuits against Jay-Z. And that's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. But what say you? Do you believe it? Do you think this is all hype? Comment down below. Very interesting turn of events. But Jay-Z's a very, very powerful man. I think we've all seen that. So much that he made Piers Morgan change his show for one show only into censored instead of uncensored. That's some crazy stuff. That's some powerful stuff. Getting an apology from Piers Morgan live on his own show shows you what kind of power a person actually has. Jay-Z got a lot of it. I hope this person, if these allegations are true about the harassing and intimidating this particular victim, I hope that they are safe and they stay safe until they see the inside of a courtroom. What a wild turn of events. What say you guys? Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. Don't forget to crush that subscribe button. We watching this wild train, and this train is taking everybody down. Or at least it's starting to take everybody down. This is crazy. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. We'll talk soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.